Continuing on with Alte Veste, we're about a third of the way through the battle. A few casualties showing up. I haven't been catching up with these for a while, but let me see what we got for the field. Roll my chair out of the way. Alright, so let's look first over at the Star Fort. And we still have the Swedes trying to push their way through, at least through the auxiliary defenses there. At the old fort, the Imperial unit has managed to drive off its assailers, which were pretty much cowering behind the woods and hoping they wouldn't get noticed. Over at the main breakthrough that had happened in the north, it looks like the Imperials have largely bottled up the Swedish forces. Yes, there's a little bit of enfilade action going on over there, but right now, that's Wilhelm, I think. He's trying to rally his forces. Some of them have run off the map already. Moving over here, we see that Bernard has pretty much routed everything that was in his way, which means it's just in time that the Kronberg regiment of cavalry is coming up. Looking at the train rolls for the game, it looks like they'll actually be able to operate through those tents rather well. Costs more to move, but they can charge, etc. So, there may be a line of sight issue. I'll have to check that. And then we have some more Imperials coming, Imperial infantry coming on board to try to patch up the gaps. So it may not be as bright looking as it appeared at first for the Swedes. One of their cannons has been knocked out. Somebody's got to go wake up the crew and tell them, hey, we're still fighting. And then over here we have some Swedish cav, which I have almost no idea what to do with. Obviously down at the Star Fort area they're not going to be very useful. The only place I can see where they'd be useful is over here. It's a long walk there. And there's some more Imperials scheduled to come in later. There's one other interesting little rule, which is the battle comes to a halt a couple of times, choosable by the players to some extent, well, almost entirely. And we're definitely seeing, you know, the Imperials want to try to rush their troops in, so they probably want to call that halt. As long as this Swedish force is under charge orders, though, that's not going to happen. Alright.